Hi guys, it's me again. I decided I was going to do the 99 things video again, so I'm going to try and do that and hopefully get longer than 49, like in my last video that didn't post all the way. So let's get started. I have it on my phone. Look at that. But excuse my hair. It's lovely and I get lazy and you'll see me like this a lot, so should probably get used to my ugly hair. One, I have generalized anxiety, which I take medication for. Generalized anxiety makes it hard for me to do normal things that people can do, like talking on the phone is really hard. I don't like to go up to people's doors and ring doorbells. I find it terrifying. Like, it sounds so stupid, but it is real, and I don't like it. Even the medication, it doesn't always work. Two, I love to write. I have 2 different websites I post on for different kind of stories, and if you ever want to read them, just comment and I can send you the link or put it in the description or something, so let me know. 3, I want to live in New York City someday. I think it's a beautiful place. I love big cities, and I mean, what better than New York? That's like everybody's like top dog sort of city, and I want to go there. 4, I have been in love before. I briefly mentioned my ex in my previous video, and yeah, I don't really like him at all anymore. But at one point, I do think I was in love with him, and I don't recommend it. 5, I'm a die-hard Whovian. As you can tell by my cute call on the Doctor shirt and other Doctor Who memorabilia you probably saw in my last video. 6, my favorite band is All Time Low, which you probably should have known. 7, I love horror movies. Whenever Kira spends the night, we usually watch at least one horror movie. And if not, I watch them with my brother, or I watched one last night with my aunt. Sometimes I watch them by myself, but usually very rarely. 8, I love sugar cookie flavored Pop-Tarts. They're the freaking bomb. They're like this limited edition thing that came out like a couple weeks ago, and we bought some and they are delicious and I love them. 9, my favorite author is John Green. I have all of his books. I think he's a wonderful man, so I will quote John Green probably sometimes. Just be wary of that. 10, my first kiss was with my best friend, who is a girl. You see, with like first kisses, I don't really count the whole just peck thing. It has to like last a couple seconds. I mean, otherwise it's just like, what was the point kind of thing. So I guess if you count the whole peck thing, then my first kiss was with my ex. But since I don't, my first kiss was with Kira. Thanks to Gamer Truth or Dare, and I think we'll tell that story in another video, and hopefully she'll be my guest star. It'll be beautiful. 11, I have a lot of friends who live in another state. I have a friend that lives in a town that's like a couple 100 miles away. She's still in the same state. And then I have a friend from Oklahoma. I have one from Kansas. I mean, they kind of stretch all over the country, and they're wonderful people. I'm really lucky to have met them. 12, I have 2 dumbass cats named Oliver and Rory. We're in my room, so they're not around. But Oliver is a ginger, and he's stupid, and Rory stinks and likes to run into walls. So maybe they'll be in a video, I don't know. 13, I want to be a journalist when I grow up. I've always kind of wanted to be a reporter. And, like in 3rd grade, I had like my own little newspaper thing. It was really stupid, but I remember it. So, yeah. 14, I love fan fiction, both reading and writing it. I want to do a video that is like me reacting to fan fiction. So I'm gonna like do me reading my favorite fan fiction and just film my reactions to it, because I know I squeal when I want to read it. So yeah, well that's coming. 15, I have a bad relationship with my mother, and I don't know my dad. It's kind of a dysfunctional thing, but you know, it's life, and yeah. So I will have the ability to track down my dad when I'm 18. There'll be a couple rants about him, even though I don't know him, just to keep you updated. 16, I've been to Washington, D.C. twice. Both were with a program called the National Young Leaders Conference. That's where I met some of my friends that live in other states. It was a great opportunity. I met so many wonderful people. And if you get a chance to go, whoever you are, I think you should, because I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot. 17, I'm terrified of dogs. I know it's not like a common fear, but surprisingly a lot of people are. And it's, yeah, I don't like them. Little dogs are kind of fine, but the bigger they get, the more I want to run and hide. So, 18, the only sibling I have is a half-brother. He has a different dad than me, but he's my brother, and I'll call him my brother because I don't really count the whole half thing. He's 10.5 years older than me, but we get along really well. Maybe I'll have him in a video. 19. I've only ever been in one relationship. I'm 15 years old and only dated one person for almost a year, and I regret it. 20. I am a firm believer in ghosts. I think maybe it's my horror movie obsession, but I just think that they exist. Like, they have to. Like, they're things that can't be explained, that it's like, okay, no, it's a ghost. It's gotta be. So, fight me on that, I don't know. I think they do. 21, I go to therapy, and that's for my anxiety. It's every other week on a Tuesday, and it helps a lot, but I like it, but I still have anxiety, and it sucks. 22, I'm on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook all the time. If you want to follow my Tumblr, I can put the link down in the description, and my Twitter in the description too. But I'm usually on a social networking site almost every moment of the day, because I'm not a social person, but I like websites. I don't know, it's kind of dumb. 23, I've never seen Star Wars. I don't know what else to tell you. 24, I love punk/hardcore music, as you saw when I showed you my CD collection. It's a really weird combination. I have some country up there too, but the main thing is like punk and hardcore stuff. So I'll talk about a lot of those kinds of bands. 25, I've met Taylor Swift twice. I used to be a big Taylor Swift fan, and I got the opportunity to meet her like when she was first starting out, and then again, like when her second album came out, I think, something like that. But she was really cool, and now I don't really like her that much anymore. I think she's kinda, the fame's gone to her head sort of thing, but that's just me. 26, I am a blonde, very clearly, even though it's kinda dark in some places, but I want to dye my hair brown. I want my hair like Cassidy Pope. She's a lovely girl, you should look her up, but her hair is fabulous. 27, I never want to have kids, and the reason for that is I don't want to be responsible for screwing up somebody else's life. 28, giraffes are my favorite animals, hands down. I feel like a giraffe most days. 29, I love Christmas lights. I don't know why. I like lights in general, like I said city lights earlier, but I like Christmas lights. When I'm older and I have a house, my house will have Christmas lights every year. I guarantee it. 30, if I could marry anyone in the world, it would be Jack Bearcat. Obviously, he's like my idol. I mean, he's kind of stupid, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. And he does a lot for me. He gives me self-confidence, and I think that maybe it sounds stupid, but he's a big help. 31, I love reading books, as you saw my bookshelf earlier. I don't have time to read anymore because of one of the classes I'm taking, but yeah, I love to read. I will read all the time. I always have. 32, my favorite shoes are Converse. I have like 3 pairs, and I love them all. I have American Idiot Converse, and they're wonderful, and then I have Union Jack Converse that are like, yeah, also of course have the British flag on them. That I love. 33, I still play Pokemon video games. I don't know why, but I think they're fun. I like it better than like the TV show or like the trading card game. I like the DS games. So yes, I have Pokemon X, and I have Black and White. Well, no, Black, and just Black. And I have Diamond and all that. 34, I usually have a thing for tall, lanky boys with dark hair. Jack Bearcat's a good example. My ex was tall and lanky and had dark hair. I have only ever liked one blonde in my entire life. That is my current crush. So, I have a thing for tall, dark, lanky boys. Well, not tall, dark, lanky boys, but whatever I said before. 35, my favorite poet is Charles Bukowski. If you don't know who that is, look him up. He's kind of weird, but he's a gay guy, I guess. But his poems are really beautiful, and I love it. 36, I cannot cook whatsoever. Let it be clear that if I have directions in front of me, like very clearly spelled out directions, I can make something, but usually that's baking, and that's stirring things and putting it in an oven, and that's not hard. So, it's not that, but I once screwed up making soup. So, 37, I am easily scared. If something pops out at me, I will jump, no matter what. Like, so it's a wonder why I like horror movies, but I am easily terrified. 38, my favorite color is lime green. Not like a dark green, but a lime green. Don't know why, I just like it. 39, I honestly think I'm an idiot, but I have some smart moments, and that is true. I do sometimes, I'm like, that was really smart, and then other times I'm like, no. There'll be a lot of that. 40, I love to wear hats, as you saw with my hat collection, which is back there. And, yeah. 41, my favorite movie is Forrest Gump. I like to quote that a lot too. It's a great movie. 42, Green Day saved my life. I think I mentioned that in my 10 favorite things video when I showed you the poster. But, Green Day came around when I needed them most. Like, I discovered them when I was like 12. And, it was really a big deal, actually, because I was like, no, you know, this band's really cool, I need to check them out. And then they ended up being what I needed. Like, that was a time in my life when I needed Green Day, and I found them. And I'm really glad I did. Because if I hadn't have found Green Day, I wouldn't have found all the other great music I listened to. So, sorry about the random preaching about Green Day, but they have a special place in my heart. So, I need to stop doing a thumbs up. 43, I suck at remembering things sometimes. Yeah, I do. I'll repeat things all the time. Like, I'll tell the same story to the same person over and over and be like, no. Yeah, it's great. 44, I have a morbid/dirty sense of humor. I do. It's kind of sad, honestly. But I also have a stupid sense of humor. Like, I'll laugh at things that aren't really that funny. So, go me. 45, I tend to become funnier when I'm tired or hyper. Yeah, definitely. When I'm hyper, it's usually because I've had coffee. And I accidentally spit on my crush once when I was on coffee. He doesn't know I spit on him because his head was turned, and I don't think he felt it. But I saw it. So, when I'm tired, I'll just go, it's freaking great. 46, I love Pride and Prejudice. I ship, Dizzy, as it's called, which is Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth Bennet, and it's one of my favorite books, so it's beautiful. 47, I usually keep my thoughts to myself, and I think part of that might be because of my anxiety, but the main reason is because I feel that if I said everything I thought, then no one would actually like me. Like, I'm a lot more critical in my head than I am out loud, for sure. 48, I ship this deal, shamelessly. If you don't know what that is, it's a pairing from Supernatural that takes Dean Winchester and Castiel the Angel and puts them together. It's really the only homosexual pairing I ship, but it's beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. 49, I'd like to tour Europe someday. I think it would be a very rewarding experience, and I think it's beautiful there, and I'd love to see it. 50, I'm incredibly socially awkward. Part of that is because of my anxiety, though. I know that. 51, I don't believe in love at first sight. No. 52, I'm agnostic. If you don't know what that means, it means that I am open to belief that there is a higher power, whether it be a god or fate or destiny or whatever, but I don't practice religion, and I need proof, really, in order to confirm a belief in something like that. So, I don't know. So it's not technically atheist, but like a step above, I guess? I hate to say that, but yeah. 53, I'm really fidgety. As you can see, I've been scratching like at my neck and playing with my hair and all that. I can't stop moving. Literally can't. So if you see me move a lot, it's because I'm fidgety. Don't pay attention to it. Unless if it distracts you, then watch it, I guess. 54, I love red velvet cake. It's the bomb. 55, I love Supernatural. That's why I ship the steal. 56, I love Sherlock. I am Watson / Sherlock sometimes. It depends. It depends on who I'm with. But yeah, I love it. 57, I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter, but I respect it. I mean, I can't say much. I've only read the first 3 books, and I've seen all but the very last movie. But I know what it's done for people, so I respect it. And J.K. Rowling is a goddess, so, you know. 58, I love Whose Line Is It Anyway, which is an improv show that used to have Drew Carey on it, and all these wonderful men that I still follow on Twitter, and they make me laugh. And I haven't watched it in a long time, but I met a lot of great people through that show, like just through the fandom, and I love it still. I mean, I need to watch it again. 59, I used to want to be a singer. Part of me still does. I think I'd be like a great Hayley Williams or Tay Jardine from Weird Ian Crowd. But I'm probably wrong. I don't know. 60, I can be really predictable sometimes. A lot of the time. If you get to know me, you'll basically be able to tell what I'm going to say at any given moment. I'm pretty sure. 61, I once read a manga backwards before I finally figured out I screwed up. It was my first time reading a manga, and I read it completely backwards, and then it got to the end, and I went, oh. And then I read it again the right way, and then it made more sense. And it's good. It's a good series, too. 62, I love reading quotes. That's why I'll spend hours on the internet, like, searching types of quotes or something, and it's a lot of time-consuming fun. 63, I can't tan. I am as white as a snowflake. I almost said a snow desk, and I don't know why. Because my desk is white, I think. But, yeah, I can't tan. 64, I hate physical activity. That's why I spend most of my time inside. 65, I can't sleep in complete silence or darkness. That's why I usually have my TV on or my stereo on, or sometimes both. 66, I usually don't handle change very well, and that is very true. Usually if something changes, I will have a meltdown, kinda. I mean, I don't mean to, it's just I can't handle it. I like having things balanced and in control. 67, I can remember every crush I've ever had, and maybe I'll do a video where I explain, oh hey, this is the one person I liked, and blah blah blah. Haven't decided yet, but that might come in the future. 68, I want to get a tattoo someday. Mostly of All Time Low lyrics so far that I've thought of. But, yeah. I think tattoos are cool. 69, I am a virgin. I figured I'd put a fact that somewhat fit, but, yeah. 70, I really suck at math. If you need help in math, don't ask me. I mean, I don't know why you'd ask me, but don't. 71, I'm not always usually the best conversationalist. Like, one of my friends gets mad at me because I always do, like, one-word replies in chat, but I can't help it. Like, I just can't carry on conversations very well most of the time. I don't know why, because I talk a lot, but, as you can see, but, you know. 72, I usually still care about people no matter how or if I lose them. That is very true. There are people that it's like, okay, you're a dick, but I love you because you're my friend, sort of thing. Like, it's weird. I'm weird. 73, I've always wanted a clubhouse. Really bad. Don't ask me why, because I don't know, but I always thought I'd be like freaking evil hideout genius or something. 74, I think I'd be a kick-ass spy, and I would. I'm really good at gathering information and hiding and stuff, so I think I'd be a good spy. 75, I get sick a lot. My immune system is shit. 76, I love Sudoku, and that's the little game with the boxes and the numbers and you fill it in and stuff. Thanks to my 6th grade math teacher, I am addicted to that game. 77, my favorite season is spring because I like all the flowers, and I think it's like the perfect temperature because it's always like kind of lukewarm stuff instead of being deathly hot. 78, I swear a lot, in case you couldn't tell. 79, I used to like school, but now I'm starting to hate it. We start back in school in 5 days, and I am terrified. I don't want to go back. 88, I overthink things most of the time. Yeah. I think that's part of my anxiety, but I don't know. 81, it's fairly easy to make me laugh. Like I said, I laugh at stupid things. Like puns and things that aren't funny. But, you know, at least I'm easily entertained, I guess. 82, I've broken a tooth twice. It was like this tooth, and first time was in 3rd grade. We were using the gym equipment, and I face planted and broke it, and that was also my first trip to the dentist. Then the second time was in 5th grade, and I got kicked in the face. Yeah. 83, I've worn braces for almost 3 years. I'm hoping to get them off soon, because I hate them. They're annoying. I mean, they're not bad, but they're just obnoxious. 84, I can be too quick to judge people sometimes in a good or bad way. Like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, that person's really cool, and then they turn out to be a jerk. And then other times, that person's awful, and they turn out to be awesome. So, you know, I guess it depends. I'm always told I'm a good judge of character, but judging by that, I don't think I am. 85, I prefer Pepsi to Coke. I have to have a Pepsi every morning to wake up. 86, I like to travel. I haven't been very many places, but I like to. 87, I ship Telex. If you don't know what that is a ship of Alex Gaskarth from All Time Low and Tay Jardine from We Are the In Crowd. And it's a beautiful, and it was almost canon, but I don't think it's ever going to become canon, and it's very sad because it's beautiful. 88, I have rare moments when I act like a philosopher. Usually it's when I'm tired, like super tired, but sometimes I think I've cracked the Da Vinci Code, and yeah, I don't. My superhero name is Drunk Robin, and there's a story behind that. I was at a drive-thru with my aunt, and the person in the drive-thru was like, "Hey, does your sidekick need a sucker?" And we thought it was really funny, and I was laughing, and I said that we were Batman and Robin. But when I was laughing, it sounded like I said Batman, so that became my aunt's name. And then, since I slur my words when I laugh, that's how I became Drunk Robin. So, if I say Drunk Robin, now you know. My nephews and my friends call me Asha. My Twitter name is Asha the Genius 31. Because it's my nickname. I call myself Asha, for God's sake. I mean, it's just my name, honestly. 91, I will listen to the same song on repeat for hours. I mean, there's a lot of people that do that, but at one point, when there was a song that was played almost 1,500 times on my iTunes, I finally reset the plays on it. Her name is Asha the Genius 31. Because it's my nickname. I call myself Asha, for God's sake. I mean, it's just my name, honestly. 91, I will listen to the same song on repeat for hours. I mean, there's a lot of people that do that, but at one point, when there was a song that was played almost 1,500 times on my iTunes, I finally reset the plays on it, but yeah, it was ridiculous. 92, I ship 10 and Rose, and that is the pairing of the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who and Rose Tyler. 93, I am an introvert. That's why I don't go outside much, and why I even don't go out with friends much, I think, because I get scared by the outside. 94, I hate not being told things. That is one of my hugest pet peeves. I don't know why, but I feel like if I'm not told things, then I'm not a trustworthy person, and that something bad's gonna happen. 95, I love writing awkward scenes because they make me laugh. I've written a lot of those in my fan fiction. Like, I sit there and I laugh because it's like, oh my god, I'm so glad that's not happening to me. 96, I don't really like ketchup on french fries. As you can tell, it was towards the bottom of the list and I was running out of things, so I put that, because I don't like ketchup on french fries, really. 97, I'm really disorganized, which you can't tell because I cleaned my room, but if you would have seen it beforehand, you would have understood. 98, I used to take dance classes, but then I got sick of them. There were like 2 different times that I took dance classes. I don't remember why I took them again, because I didn't like them either time. 99, I hate mannequins. They terrify me, especially like the ones at Old Navy that have like real faces. But anyways, that was my 99. I don't know how long this video is, but I'm kind of scared. We'll see how it goes when I upload it. But thank you for watching. I don't know what else to say, but I guess I'll see you later.